Welcome to the Joe Shenman Show. Tonight I am covering the Italian Tribune Columbus Awards Gala 2008. Buddy Fortunata and Joan Alagna are having many special guests. Pictured here is Tommy DeVito and Vincent Ritigliano, with special guest appearances from Joe Pesci and Christian Hoff of Jersey Boys. Additional honorees include Maria DePaolo, Michael DeRosa, and in attendance were many celebrity guests, including Bobby Valli, Dave and Eddie Brigatti. Tonight's show features Frank Valenzola, the Honorable Francesco Paolo, and Counsel Andrea Barbaria.
What if you were one of the outstanding executives with one of the nation's leading financial institutions, and your responsibilities took you all over the globe and you were also involved in environmental issues. You were an officer in many national organizations such as the United States Bicycling Hall of Fame. And you were also a recent cancer survivor. What would you want to do next? What would you want to do next? Take a break? Take a gondola ride on the Grand Canal in Venice? Maybe sit on a very quiet beach someplace? No. You would want to do what Frank Valenzola did. And you would think of a charity for which you could raise money through an activity which was part of your Italian heritage. Frank started and organized the annual New Jersey Bocce Tournament, an extremely successful event. He has dedicated the proceeds from this tournament to Operation Shoebox, which sends care packages to our American troops overseas. He also sends proceeds to the Embrace Kids Foundation, which is dedicated to assisting families whose children are patients at the Cancer Institute of New Jersey or the Children's Hospital at Robert Wood Johnson. My dear friends, please allow me to introduce to you a wonderful, wonderful guy, and a guy I'm proud to call my friend, Frank Valenzola.
I'd like to thank everyone. I'm honored to be here. I'd like to start off. A number of people have said that I look like Steve Carell, and I just want to say I dismissed it until I was at Tampa Airport. A young lady said, "Mommy, love," screamed across the room, "Mommy, love, there's the 40-year-old virgin." So, I'm a believer now. Let me just start by saying that I was born and raised in Hudson County. I'm a Hudson County boy and proud of it. My father's family was from a town called Riese, which is in the province of Caltanissetta in central Sicily. My mom's family from a town called Molise in the province of Campo di Basso region outside of Naples. Let me also congratulate the honorees and thank them, and Mr. Fortunato, Mrs. Fortunato, Joan. I greatly appreciate the opportunity. I'd like to thank the good Lord for allowing me the opportunity to do this work, the Italian Tribune staff. I'd like to thank my fiancée Deb, my family, my friends, and associates for their support of my philanthropic efforts. Specifically, I'd like to mention Somerset County Sheriff Frank Provenzano, Chief Warrant Officer, U.S. Marine Corps Pat DiCirco, and Sergeant Mark Scicchino, who without their participation, these bocce fundraisers would not have been possible. Also, the Italian American Police Society of New Jersey, the New Jersey Italian and Italian Heritage Commission, Unico National, Marissa Petroro, our Deal or No Deal model number 18 from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Giada Valente, Bobby Valley, who's in the room tonight, and last but not least, our friend Joe Piscopo, a man with a big heart who I have the honor of knowing. The man is a credit to the Italian-American community and state of New Jersey. Their support and cooperation has allowed me the opportunity to benefit Operation Shoebox, Embrace Kids Foundation, and the Cancer Institute of New Jersey's Pediatric Cancer Research. The aforementioned organizations do great work for the benefit of our fellow New Jerseyans. When I recently was asked by a reporter why I chose these charities, my response was, these two groups, in my opinion, represent courage. Our soldiers serving our country and children undergoing cancer treatment. Danny Thomas said it best, that children in the dawn of their life should not have to face death. As many of you know, I am an alumni, and as Buddy had mentioned, alumni of Memorial Sloan Kettering. And throughout the entire cancer treatment, the toughest part was seeing young children have to endure those necessary treatments. By having them attend our bocce event, not only did they receive gift bags donated by Toys R Us, but they were also able to write letters to our soldiers and to be entertained so as to forget, for at least a couple of hours, about their current condition. As the stepfather of a recent high school graduate who is currently serving in Iraq, sending our soldiers care items such as hard candy, juice-flavored packets to add to their water, razors, toothbrushes, toothpaste, items that remind them of home, which provides some relief from the grueling heat and countless hours of confrontation with insurgents. I would like to read a letter received from a woman who attended our first Bocce Invitational. Can you imagine years from now a veteran packing a box to be sent to a soldier somewhere in the world, with his grandchild asking why? He turns to the child and tells the story of how, when he was in the service, he received a package from someone he didn't know, someone who cared, and that package reminded him of the reason he was serving. The goodies inside reminded him of home and gave him the opportunity to take his mind away from where he was for a few minutes and feel appreciated and free from the pressures of combat. He never forgot that gift, and every year he sends packages to other soldiers so they too can feel what he had felt. Frank, you may never hear the words of gratitude from everyone that benefits from your efforts, but they will be spoken often. I hope Saturday is a bigger success than you anticipated to be. You have reason to be proud. She placed a quote at the bottom of the card from Brigadier General Albert Pike, which read, "What we have done for ourselves alone dies with us. What we have done for others and the world remain and is immortal." Let me close by inviting everyone to our third annual New Jersey Bocce Invitational on Saturday, June 20th, 2009 at Colonial Park in Franklin Township, New Jersey, where we will play bocce and prepare care packages for our soldiers, as well as raise money for the Boys and Girls Clubs of New Jersey, for which Mr. Joe Piscopo is the spokesperson. The website address is displayed in the Italian Tribune issue in front of you. Thank you for allowing me the time to speak of our efforts. I am honored, humbled, and appreciative of this award, and it has taught me that it is not about being great in the boardroom, but more about being special to people in every room. Thank you.
We have to, I'm going to present to you the Consul General of Italy, Francesco Tallo, who will introduce our Italian Heritage Award honoree, Andrea Barbaria. So welcome, if you will, please, Francesco Tallo.
Thank you. This is a difficult job now. Who introduce whom? Andrea Barbaria. Okay, last two words. And well, it's really a great pleasure to be here with you in the great state of New Jersey, just across the Hudson. After a long line, it was a great award to be here with you. And I have to say that Andrea is here just since less than 1 year. But I worked with him earlier, and so I was sure that he was going to make a great work here, to have lots of success. Not only because of him, but especially because of you. Because you are really the author of all his successes. So he is just the face, but all the work and the heart is you, and your great contribution, your enthusiasm.